university plays an important role in a medical student's life, or is it like any other university, like technical or economic?
This university? Particularly this one? Huh. Okay, well...
Hello everyone, I'm Kainat with I-TOK Global Network. Today I'm going to introduce you to some students from Nigeria and Ghana. They have graduated today from Ternopil National Medical University. Let's hear what their thoughts are on this. Hello everyone.
Hello. Hi.
First of all, I congratulate all of you on graduating today.
Thank you.
Please share your names.
My name is Abdulaziz Nafisat.
Nice to meet you.
Same here.
Priscilla Jill Apia.
Nice to meet you too.
Grace Lab Williams Sparrow.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yamansa Kumikosa.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you too.
Alright guys, I like to ask you what your thoughts are on graduating today under these circumstances of quarantine. What do you think?
What do I think?
Yes.
To be quite frank, I think I'm indifferent.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, because I still get to, have a feel of what graduation is like, regardless of what is going on in the world. Even though it's not the usual thing that we do, even though it's not in the usual manner, but we're still able to work something out. So I'm grateful, first of all. I'm quite indifferent.
Right. Does everyone else think that it could have been different if it wasn't quarantine?
Definitely. It was definitely going to be different because with parents coming in, with friends coming in, with everyone meeting and having a ceremony, it would have been different.
Okay, that's nice. Alright guys, what do you think of the past 6 years that you spent with the university?
It hasn't been easy, but we still managed to pass through.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a cocktail of a lot of things.
Right.
Yes.
6 years is a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Actually 7, because we did PATFAC before starting the main medical program.
Has that program, PATFAC, made any difference?
Not really for me.
For me, I would say certainly.
Yeah, it has actually
Different
been.
for everyone.
Yeah, it has actually been.
Yeah,
Because we get to learn some new things with their languages and everything. It's been wonderful.
It gave me the foundation and the confidence to be able to learn the language, the culture, and also to some extent mingle with the Ukrainian people. So it helped me. It's made a huge difference. I would not even lie.
So what do you think is the difference between a medical student studying in a foreign country and a medical student studying in their own country?
Very big difference.
In what terms?
Home is just the difference. It makes home. When you're coming to a foreign country and if you've never traveled out, you never really have an idea of what it means to be in another person's country until you find yourself there. Trust me, even the language, the littlest thing can be a deal breaker, and it requires a lot of mental strength. For me personally, I feel so like it's a big deal living, not just studying, living outside what you are accustomed to. So you have to, a lot of things will come as a rude shock.
Right.
Yeah, and if you are not quick to help yourself adjust, you might just drown in these challenges and come out of the system without really gaining anything substantial. So for me, that's how I feel. The difference is big. The difference is very big. It takes much more work, much more effort, much more dedication to survive in a country that your cultures apart. I think for me it was a challenge. Yes.
Anyone else feel like it was a big cultural shock from Africa to Ukraine? It's completely different country. Yeah.
Definitely was. Everything was new, especially the language, how people relate to one another in Africa. It's especially Ghana, where I come from. It's totally different from how people relate to one another here. So that's also made a huge difference, especially when you go out and you need help. So many things make the difference. But the good thing is we are done. So it's all good.
There's like a culture of selfishness, like everybody is on their own, and it can be very painful, really, because it just over time it shifts you to this mental space that I won't bother asking or seeking for help. After all, nobody is going to come to my aid anyways, and it can be very painful, especially when you find yourself in certain challenging situations, sometimes health situations, sometimes academic challenges, and you know how these people respond to things. You already know in your subconscious that there's a culture of selfishness. That's just how I'm going to describe it. It just makes it very daunting and very difficult. So really, for me, that's the biggest issue I have studying outside my country.
So regarding all these problems or crises that you all have surely faced, what was your biggest motivation to get through this, to reach this day today?
I've come too far to give up.
And I just think, like, regardless of how rough the road must have been, I think I can still make something out of whatever little I'm able to get. So for me, that's my biggest motivation.
And I believe if you know what you came in for, you'll be focused on what you want to achieve. Not really, regardless of the fact that sometimes certain things might go on the way you might not expect it to be. But this is what I came in for, and I'm working towards this goal. So that's actually also a motivation.
Okay, strong motivation. So what are your future plans? How's it looking?
Well, future plans, not as easy as one would have thought. It's very difficult to decide what you want to do. But my future plans, let me just put it this way, based on the current situation I've found myself, my future plan right now is to further my studies here.
Oh, here? That's a good thing. Okay. And do you have a specialization that you wanted to? Pediatrics, children. That's really cool. What about you guys? Any specialization you have an eye on?
At least not much.
Oh,
Have a lot.
okay.
I would want to specialize in nutrition. I would want to do pediatrics, ups and downs, but for now, after this place, I want to go home and sort certain things out before.
Okay, I wish you good luck for that.
Thank you.
Lastly, I would ask all of you as seniors to give your last words to the university, to the juniors, anything you want to say.
Okay, I would say for anyone coming in here, because like I said, the culture shock is a very big deal to me. For anyone coming in here, do your assignment first, do your own work first. Learn about this place, learn about the academic system, brace yourself and prepare yourself mentally, because really, it's very overwhelming. Then, having known what to expect, just create a plan that would help you cope and help you survive. That's basically it. Yes.
Thank you. How about by here?
Okay, I think what I would want the people out there to get to know is that it takes a lot of hard work, okay, and with God on our side, okay, everything is just going to go on well for you. As I said earlier on, if you only know what you came here for, you would sit yourself down. This is what I came here to, this is what I have to do. Put yourself together, put things together, work hard, not only depending on teachers, but you, the individual, working hard for yourself. Yeah, and with God on us, that's what I always say. Things will just move forward for us.
Thank you.
I think you just need to have a goal and then be focused as much as possible. Study hard, get what you came here for, and then you can move on. That's the only thing I can say.
Thank you so much, guys. What do you guys think about I-TOK Global Network? Any thoughts on this organization so far?
It's great.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank you. We'll
it's a
work
great
hard.
thing.
We'll work hard to expand this and make people participate more.
I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations again, all of
Thank
you,
you very
and
much.
good luck for the future.
Thank you.
Bye. Hello, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Naji Gladys.
Nice to meet you, Gladys. I want to congratulate you on graduating today. How do you feel?
Thank you. I feel good, really good.
So, since you're graduating under a quarantine, what do you have to say about that?
I'm just happy I got to graduate this year because I really didn't know if it was going to be possible or not. So,
Why do you think it's hard?
well, I don't know. I guess the whole world's in a state of pandemic, so people are just running up and down, and classes had to be moved online. I wouldn't say it was really difficult, but if you're not disciplined, then you can't really follow through with your studies and stuff, like from home.
Do you think the quarantine and the pandemic has affected your studies in any way?
Did it? Yeah, I guess. For me, I had more time because I feel like I didn't really have to go to classes. I just had to do my tasks and then just submit the tasks. So I feel like I had more time to actually study or do other stuff. So yeah,
That's nice to hear.
thank you.
So, you spent 6 years in this university. How do you think that has shaped you?
Wow. Do you mean like the university shaping me, or I don't know. I would say I don't really think the university itself has shaped me particularly. I feel like the shape of my life mostly is from my parents and the people I surround myself with. I don't know. I just don't really think, or I could say it's changed what I feel about medicine. You can say that.
Do you think the university plays an important role in a medical student's life, or is it like any other university, like technical or economic?
This university, particularly this one. Huh. Okay, well, I would say it's more like a mostly you study yourself thing. It depends on the department. In some departments, they're really hands-on, and even in the practical classes, they're really like teaching, they're explaining, and you understand, and then they're trying to help you. But in some departments, they don't really care. So it's like your knowledge there can be really bad. I don't know. So I would say it depends on the department. Some, yes, they really, really did help out, but others, I don't know, just didn't do anything.
On that note, do you have a favorite subject so far?
Yes, actually, I have two favorite subjects. I would say I can't really decide between the two, but maybe my favorite would be internal medicine. I guess it's a favorite for most people, and that would be because the teachers they're really awesome. They really are awesome. We have practical class, right? And then they, like, as a student, you're not a teacher, so you can't know everything. I'm not saying you shouldn't know anything at all. You should know some stuff, but you can't know everything. But they don't attack it they don't like take it from an angle like, oh, you don't know it, so you're stupid. They try to explain to you so you can know for another time, and then they explain to you in a way where you really understand what they're saying. So even if they have to repeat it several times, even if they have to explain to you from your 4th course to your 6th course, they still really want you to know. And also in this department, there's another teacher that I really adore. The whole pediatrics department, I feel they're really serious. They do take it seriously. But this particular teacher, she's amazing. Her name is Miss Lucy or Mrs. She's a really, really nice person, and she does want us to study and make our best efforts and stuff. But she also takes her time to really, really explain so that we really understand. So yeah.
I think teachers make an important role in, choosing your favorite subject.
Yes, they do, for sure.
So, your future plans, what do you have in your say?
Whoa, okay, future plans. Well,
Are there any?
Yeah, for me, I guess studying here for 6 years, it kind of killed my dream in total. It's sad, but in the end, I decided I don't want to be a doctor anymore. I lost my drive midway. Doesn't mean I didn't put efforts to finish, but it's like found out there are other things that I would rather do or more passionate about, or maybe it's the approach of the people who introduced me to this stuff. And so I think I'm gonna change my career to still be in the health field, but not a doctor. Yes, so maybe how about preventing diseases before they actually happen? For example, like a nutritionist or a dietitian who, instead of working to cure people, they actually help you to prevent certain very serious diseases. Or maybe a psychologist. I mean, people have a lot of mental issues, and I feel like they're not really addressed. Like, a lot of people don't address mental issues like depression, and people that suffer from so many, like, you know, it's like in the dark and people don't really shine light on it. So I feel like psychologists are really important because they help you to like get over like those things before it becomes serious to the point you need a psychiatrist, you know. So yeah,
very important. Those are very good choices, and I wish you luck for that.
Thank you.
So lastly, is there any message that you would like to deliver to your juniors while you leave?
Okay, so I would say here the most important the most important character that one should build would be discipline. I think it's really important because you can be a hardworking person, but if you don't have discipline, you can't get to where you're going. So, okay, so to not end up in my situation, so you don't lose your drive and your what you're in, like your intention, your passion. So when you come here, you want to be a doctor. So not to lose that passion to be a doctor, I would say discipline. So even when classes are not serious or teachers make it not seem serious by not really imparting any knowledge, I feel like personally you owe it to yourself to really study on that subject. Like really, even from the first course, even from second course, on your own time. Take your own time, every subject, every course, like all details. It's really important to do it in a way that it's fun and you really like enjoy it. Even if you have to use cartoons or animation to understand it, something that gives you joy to where you really like value what you're studying. That way you can keep your passion and you won't like not want to be a doctor anymore. So yeah.
And I think medicine is 50% self-study anyway. So
Yes, of
if you
course
can't
it
do
is.
it, don't do it.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah,
I totally agree.
I congratulate you once again on
Thank
graduating,
you.
finally
Thank you.
making it through despite the loss of drive and passion.
Thank
I'm
you.
really proud of you.
Yeah,
thank
you
you
so
for doing
much.
this interview.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Yeah, see you too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, you two. Please share your name.
My name is Limuel.
My name is Janice.
Nice to meet you too. Congratulations so much. I would like to know how you feel right now about graduating.
Of course, I feel very happy after 7 years because I did part fac. So after 7 years, finally graduating, it's a joy to me.
Like, I'm really excited. I'm really happy because it wasn't easy, but we made it. So I'm really happy.
Do you think it would have been different if it wasn't quarantine? Did you have any plans?
Definitely.
Yes, we have some plan like to do a party together with all our friends, but unfortunately we couldn't.
So what are you thinking about your future? Where do you want to go?
Okay, after here, I want to go back home. First of all, to see my family and to get accustomed to the system back home, and also to write my exams and all of that. Then hopefully maybe I can do my specialization somewhere I prefer. So I'm still thinking about it, but that's my plan for now.
Yeah, personally, I want to do my specialization in other countries, so I will stay here and start processing for other countries.
I wish you good luck for that. So you mentioned you spent 7 years in this university, and how many years? 6 for you? Okay, so that's a long time. What do you think about this country and its people, especially its education?
Okay, first of all, Ukraine is different. It's different from back home. So if you come here expecting the same thing you have back home, you'll be disappointed. So I think, yes, they are different. Yes, the ways of doing things are different from the way we do things, but that doesn't mean it's a bad country or it's a bad place. I've really enjoyed myself here, grown a lot here, learned a lot of things here. So generally, I think this place is a very good place to come and study. But you have to come with the mindset of an open mind so that you can really learn, or else you'll be disappointed.
Yeah, Ukraine is not a bad country actually. I love the country and they have different culture, different food, but it's really a good country. Yeah.
Was the culture a shock to you when you migrated sort of from your country?
Of course, like a massive shock, especially the way they talk. Because
exactly.
Sometimes they have a loud voice and you think they're angry, but they're just relating.
And
so
Ukrainian language is really difficult, like
the accent.
Yes.
So what would you say to your juniors now that you've been through this 6-year program?
Okay, I would want to say first of all that in everything they should acknowledge God, give acknowledgement to God, because indeed sometimes it gets tiring, sometimes it gets difficult, but there's a greater hand that can carry you through. And secondly, take their studies seriously and explore. Don't just be limited to the books, but explore many other things, grow all around so that they can have a good next phase of their lives.
Yeah, they should study hard. I know it's not easy, like you go to plenty difficult things, plenty situation, but you should just focusing and not give up.
Did you two ever doubt that you would reach this day? Was there ever a moment like that?
Well, not necessarily that I will not graduate, but maybe not graduating with this much joy.
Right.
Yes, but graduating with this much joy is something that's really to thank God for.
Do you feel confident now? Do you feel that the university has prepared you thoroughly for this role?
Yes, it has prepared us thoroughly in giving us lectures and all of that. It has done its part. We also have our responsibility. So I can't say fully that the university has prepared me, but I think in coordination with the university, we have been prepared for the next phase.
A medical student's life is always 50-50 self-study.
Exactly.
Right. So what, after these 7 years and 6 years in your life, would you recommend students to come to this university from other countries?
If they are willing to work hard, definitely.
Of course.
It's not a bad place. It's not a bad system.
Yeah, the education is really good, and so it's a good university.
So you're doctors now, and I would like to know how that started. Did you always want to be doctors? Was there an inspiration?
Okay, for me personally, I didn't have a massive passion for medicine, but I think I had the opportunity to intern once in a hospital, and I developed passion for it, and that's how come I entered. So
For me, I think since when I was small, I really like to be a doctor, so
it's like a challenge.
Yeah, it's just my dream actually.
Well, congratulations, you achieved it. Lastly, I would like to ask you, what do you think about this organization, I-TOK Global? Do you think that we had something like this before, or will this help students?
Okay, I don't really know much about it, to be honest, but seeing what you are doing at the moment, interviewing us about a matter like this, tells me that it's very relevant, because there are many people who come to Ukraine who don't really know what Ukraine is all about, don't know how to navigate their way through, don't know the experiences that they might face. So I think having an organization like this, that's merely even putting an information like this out there, very helpful, and kudos to you guys.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I can see you are really doing a good job, so keep going and all the best.
Thank you so much, and thank you for talking with us today. I congratulate you again and wish you lots of good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Hello, what's your name?
My name is Dr. Richard.
Dr. Richard.
As you can see.
You graduated today. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
How do you feel?
I feel very excited. Yeah, very excited. That I don't like surprises, so just trying to manage with the euphoria.
Right. How do you feel the way that this graduation has commenced under these quarantined conditions?
At least for it to win to be commended, at least it's okay for me. We thought like we could have a very great event, like very big one, but because of the pandemic, at least we have it today. Having my diploma today with friends, my loved ones to celebrate with me, and it brings a lot of joy to me. So
That's very humble of you. Yeah, you've realized your dream finally. Congratulations again.
Yeah, for now, yeah.
So, during these 6 years, what would you say was your motivation to get through them and reach today?
The things that I always don't lose focus. Whenever I'm trying to lose focus, I always remember where I come from.
Right.
You know, sometimes most people come here, they lose track of where they are coming from. Lack of focus can jeopardize your dreams. You know, one decision can change your life. And even friends, and I choose my friends wisely. You could see I have a very good friend, like a lot of people, and I've been a group leader since second year. So we try to learn, we help people. So I know who I am, and I know the kind of friends I choose. There are so many destinies I have destroyed because of bad friends or bad companies. So God being on my side, I always remember where I come from. That's one thing. Even as I will be going home soon, I always remember where I came from. Even I take some calculated risks. So I don't join myself the kind of people who don't really know where they're going in this life. So the friends and me myself, the focus. Family personally is me because I have the self-determination that I have to. If I don't do it, no one will do it for me.
So how would you say are your friendships made here, and the type of relationships that you make here, how would they differ back, for example, from home?
Okay, we have friends from home that we all, at least from beginning, we didn't know what as we're going, we don't really know friends there. We came here, we made new friends. We have old friends there who are there, we know we have old friends. But the friends here too are really inspire me, like my friend there has really inspired me in all. Like we push ourselves, believe in me, we push. Even till now we push, like we ask ourselves questions. So I have good friends here, and I know they say there's this old friends, you can never forget them, they're always there. You go home and then you come in contact with them, but you know, at every stage you get new ones. You don't forget about them. Ones who have been with you, especially in your 6 years here, and back the ones I've talked to. I made a very good friend as my more than like a family. For me, I take everything. People like that as my family. So I have good ones at home, and the ones are there. Those friends are there. We can't forget about them. Yeah, we hope we can keep in contact when we go home. But we also have nice ones we've met here who have challenged me throughout my whole 6 years here. They've also been, I've been their influence in my life, impacted my life. Really. I might not really say much, but I know they've impacted my life. My church as a whole has been, it's a family to be here. They're always there for me. You can see how they are came to celebrate with me. So I have to be joyful. Even if I don't want, I have to, because I have wonderful people who value me, and I believe I've done something in their life. That's why today they come all out to celebrate with me. And what else can I ask them?
You sound like the perfect medical student and doctor profile, and I want to congratulate you again on your graduation and wish you loads of good luck for your future plans.